Nice fellow punchers. The clock on the wall is 10 minutes away from 10 o'clock on a wet Friday night in the west of Ireland. Wet all over. Wet day. Back with a plethora of stuff for tomorrow. I went through the cards at Ascot, Haydock, and Punchestown, and I've three each. So anybody, take your pick. Some people don't like betting on the Irish races, and some like Irish only. So whatever tickles your fancy, take your pick. We had, oh yeah, I booked flights last night. I'm going to the Fighting Fifth next week in Newcastle. I haven't been there before. When I seen Amsterdam was running against Constitution Hill and the new line, I figured it might be the race of the year, and I had sort of planned to go at some stage. So it's on the bucket list, so get it out of the way. So flying Saturday morning at about 7:30 into Newcastle. Newcastle, where we're just staying the one night. Seems to be only about a 15 minute. If you imagine the airport to where we're staying, back up to the racecourse, we're staying in the V section. If you look at it like that. I don't know. It's just I'm not that geographic at times. It's just whatever comes in and whatever hits me straight away. One person coming with me. We'll be chatting later in the week about that, perhaps. Donegal man. It should be a bit of crack from the hills. We had. Oh yeah, if there's anyone going, leave a message during the week or tell me where to go Saturday night, or if there's a casino there, could play a few games of poker. We had a non-runner today, Cortland, and then we had Inner Success finishing third. Some of the bookies paid, including the numbers bookie, paid three places, others didn't. And I said last night, the likelihood could be that there'd be a non-runner and we'd finish third. That's what happens at times. You swear it was a conspiracy. I actually put a bigger bet on it to finish in the first four at 7-5, 4 out of 7. And it looked like coming to the last that we had a chance of winning. And the only outsider, the bigger outsider in the field, actually won it, Trust in Times. The favourite was disappointment. Our favourite, London Noir, was a big disappointment too. What a day to whatever happened to him. That's not his true running. And the one in Maiden, drove like a scalded cat. Mendelssohn's boy, bred from Breeders' Cup winner Mendelssohn, has improved a good bit from 3 to 4. When you consider the other one, the finished second, held off the ones at the back. Went off suicidal pace, SDS. I thought he might have had the fractions right, as they say, but not to be. Lost by 6. Beat the one I was afraid of, Castle Warden, but anyway, it was a bit risky taking on something that we didn't know had improved that much. On to tomorrow. The Ladbrokes Chase, 5 runners in Ascot. Good to soft in places, 2 miles 5 and 13 yards. I go with the French horse strictly because it's so well in. The ex-French horse now, gone to Tom George from his son. Il Francais, if this was a handicap, it'd be carrying, let's put it at 12 stone. And he would be giving £3 to pick Dory. Instead of that, getting 6. That's a £9 swing. Django by, he'd be given 7, and he's getting 3. That's a £10 swing. He's well in against a lot of them. He'll go out in front. James Reeve really likes to front run, knows him well. Pick Dory would be a front runner as well, so hopefully he can shake him off. And I think Django Bai is the Fav, the Arkle winner. But we're well in with the weights. So I'm a stats and numbers man, so I have to go with it. 205 at Ascot, 3 miles 5, 75 yards for staying chasers, handicap. I'm going Rock My Way, top of the betting there. This was second in the National Hunt Chase, Haughty Lures, and it was fifth in the Scottish Grand National. Off 8-1 second favourite. It was only a month between those, and Ireton, as he did it over, there was 3 miles 6 and 4 miles. He was behind us in Cheltenham, just nice and handy. We were on 3-card brag that day, and he won second time last year after being third first time out, beating 12 lengths, and then won in Doncaster. The ground should be fine. Rock My Way. I hope he can rock our way. 3:15 is the Handicap Chase. I going with Gabriels Getaway, an improving sort for Anthony Honeyball, who's been decent enough for him. This is back at the scene of the crime where he met Teddy Blue, who's the Fav. And they were level weights, and he's getting £2 this time. And he was kept a long way back. He was kept a long way back by Ben Godfrey. That's him there in second. This is Teddy Blue to the front. 2 miles 172 yards. Wasn't get two good enough jumps here at the last. He's 2 lengths down. He rallies and he's only beaten 3/4. So if you just put into the race, he was in another 5 or 6 strides, he probably would have got up. He's £2 better off. Rex Dingle. Rexy baby. Let me check the prices. Teddy Blue is 10.6 and he's 10.4. £2 for 3/4 of a length. He's an each way play, depend 3 places there. There's 10 in the race. Teddy Blue is 4-1. He's double the price there. On to Haydock. Good to soft in places. We have handicap hurl, 2 miles 2. What did I go for here? Went for Andashan. Freddie Gordon takes off 3. Last time in Newbury. I think the step up and trip was the main reason I went for this. Extra couple of furlongs. Looks like it could be of benefit to him. That's the man behind there. Extra couple of furlongs. should be of benefit to him. You would imagine first run for Cabral de Matan, switching from the Skelton yard to switching from Nichols to Skelton. And along he has him, a lot of twos there. He's the fav or second fav. That'll probably go out to 5-1 tomorrow. You could be cautious and back it each way. Maybe do a reverse forecast with the fav. On to the 150. Which, I'm just pointing out this. The Jukebox Man is a horse of ours. We were on in the spring. We're hoping it'll go in the 3 mile novice chase. It got sort of injured. It's geared up for the King George. King George Gaelic Warriors 2-1 favourite. That runs in the John Durkin. So does Factifile on Sunday. You have Ile Francais tomorrow. If that won tomorrow handsomely, that'll shorten. Faster Slow is out Sunday as well. Django Bai is out tomorrow. And the Jukebox Man there is 12-1. Now, even though it's well in on the figures, and if it wins tomorrow, they'll probably short it in eights because there's me and his dogs. But whether it's fit enough tomorrow or not, we don't know. But they've been calling. He had them fairly straight. It was only a month to go, a month and a bit. Aroko's a stayer. With the 2 miles 5, he pops out in front. Could double him with something else that you could double him with, maybe. We'll see. What was it? On to the stayers hurl, 3 miles. Great day for us last year. We were on Shoot First, the winner, at 22-1 after putting it up during the week. I think it was 7s or 8s the week leading up to it. It was a piss and wet day that day. Shoot First, 22-1. Alex Harvey, give it a great ride. It's out tomorrow. It has been targeted, you'd imagine, for the race. Carrying top weight, but the 7-pound claimer takes him only £4 higher than he was last year. And you'd imagine with nearly 60,000 of pot, the handbrake, he'd be in the off position. And people were saying last year like he couldn't back it because Charles Burns' horses never drift. He had 2 winners in the last couple of days, 14s and 16s, and both drifted. One drifted from 4s out to 16s and won. So the money could be on elsewhere than on the bookies. That was it last year, 22-1. The ground was soft. He was 139. He's 145 now. The £5 claim last year and the £7 claim another £2, so it's only £4 higher. Your man is doing all right, sort of Benjamin Macy, I think. Why do we check? To get into in the last 14 days. 2 places, the last 12 months. Nearly 10%. For £7 claim, but that's not too bad. Paying 5, some of them, so go back it each way. Meshan 2, Emma Lavelle, she was flying when that won. She hasn't had a winner in a few weeks. Hartington, Harris's Peril. Now, it's a good race, but we'll have to stay with a horse that won at such big odds for us. Big race of the day. This is the one you could double. Grey Dawning is well in on the figures. For the handicap, he'd be given Horticolores £12. He's on level weights. He'd be given grandstands £11. Royal Pagile is not soft enough. I'd say he wants it hock deep. Grey Dawning was second in it last year. Still only 8. That's the double you could do. The Jukebox Man and Grey Dawning. On to Punchestown. Lost him out tomorrow. There is a 2 miles 3, soft to heavy, qualifying handicap tomorrow. I thought I had the video set up for this, but obviously I wasn't. Saint Lefort for Philip Finch was very eye-catching the last day. So just I thought I had to set up. It'll take a few minutes to do. Behind at over 2 miles, he needs it further. A bit of money from two, I think. He was tens at four, and he has left from a long, long way back. He was eye-catching. He had to pull the handbrake a couple of times because he knew he wouldn't get there. Raki is the fav. They get their each way money that day, didn't they? Yeah, finished fourth of 11. Not they didn't at the track. Step up and trip is no harm. Brian Hayes will know better tomorrow. 8-1, each way bet. In the first race tomorrow, a 3-year-old maiden hurl. Quinta de Lago for Willie was green as grass, but got the job done in one of those introductory hurdles. There's a horse there, Ole, 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 coming from France, to Gavin Cromwell. Ran well enough, and the winner has won a couple of races since. This is here. That's it on the rail then. There's nowhere for it to go. Well, there's no rail, there's trees. He wasn't going to get there up the rail anyway. He takes his foot off the pedal there, sort of, and he finishes well enough. Now, 3-year-olds, you don't know what the plan is long term with those. Are they thinking boodles or are they thinking time hurdle or what? The fact that it's 3.5 on the exchanges, um, Combs 2.8 and 4.6 for the FAV suggests that might be doing okay at home. And we have one in the 140. High Class Hero, not seen since third in the 365 Chase at Sandon. That's over 3.5. This is 2.5. This would be a stepping stone to greater things, I would imagine. I don't know. Maybe I will check to see is there any entries. The Grand National, long term. Before then, there'll be something, no doubt. But Step Up and Trip for Waterford Whispers. This is the first time it has tackled this trip over fences. Ran 2, 3.5, and it was 2-2 in Galway. I was beside Frank Berry that day, actually. He said just trying. Well, I said, will you go well in this? And he said, yeah, we'll be okay. But it was left too far back. It was closed and all right. It jumps pretty well. 2 miles Antique, first time out. Handbrake on this time here in Gastole. There's a big pot tomorrow. We have one in it that we won money on it before. Talking the Park, I'd prefer that with better ground. If it was good ground, I'd give that a chance. Well, we checked the betting. 11-4. Might have the toe if the handbrake is off. It's 3.1 as against 3.35 now. So somebody fancies it right now. There was anyway. There was one other one I thought somewhere, but can't seem to see it now. Anyway, I'm We're doing a video of me going to Southern last Friday or Saturday. When was it? Friday. And to Cheltenham on Sunday. So Sam put it together there a while ago. So what I'll do is I might put it up on Sunday night, a night that I won't have time to do a video away. I might head to the Kingdom on Sunday. There's a football final down there that I might give them a bit of support. Didn't see them playing all year. So I might go there, and you never know, I might stay for pints. And if, I had no pints in the last 3 weekends, bar a couple in last weekend, one here and one there. So I could do with having a gallon and see how it tastes. So I'll stick up that video maybe Sunday night with Anthony. I might fancy for Monday rather than not putting up Anthony at all. Bash the bookies over and out.